I wanted it to be fake too, guys, but it's true. It's damn true. What's good, y'all? It's your boy HUNCHO 410 TV, and this is the return of WRESTLE WEDNESDAY. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support y'all been showing me the last month, 2 months. Like, y'all just been going crazy out of nowhere, and I genuinely appreciate it. I love doing this, and I do this for y'all. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole shebang, and let's keep this train rolling. And also, we're gonna change Wrestle Wednesday, because it's like we all watch the show, you know what I'm saying? We all watch Raw and SmackDown, and I'm pretty sure y'all would much rather me, talk about the spicy shit, outside the kayfabe. So Wrestle Wednesday gonna be a little bit deeper than the usual, you know what I'm saying? Ain't just gonna be some jokes, and especially this crazy ass month we've had. But let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into it. First, we start with the Vince McMahon craziness, bruh. Holy shit. A former employee of the WWE on January 25th filed a lawsuit on Vince McMahon, and it also included John Laurinaitis and Brock Lesnar and some other WWE employees for multiple charges, including sex trafficking. And it's just a fucking mess. I'm not gonna get into too much of the details. The main thing is she supposedly was, used to lure superstars into, signing contracts, all that stuff. Like, that's how Brock Lesnar got involved when he returned after coming back from the UFC. But yeah, if this is true, definitely not good. But yeah, all this caused Vince to resign from TKO as executive chairman. Nick Khan also confirmed on Twitter that Vince is stepping down as well. And Vince has come out with a statement denying all the accusations, but it's official, guys. Vince is gone from the WWE, and it is some deep water right now. Some people are mad with how Triple H responded at the Royal Rumble press conference to all the allegations, basically saying he wants to focus on the Royal Rumble and what's coming in the future with WWE. Brock Lesnar was officially released from the company. He was actually supposed to return at the Royal Rumble match, filling the spot that Braun Breaker was in, but because of the release, he ended up being replaced by Pat McAfee, and then Braun Breaker obviously did what Brock was supposed to do. I mean, he was reportedly supposed to go against Dominic at Elimination Chamber in Perth, but now all that is scrapped, and yeah, it's bad, guys. And the whole reason this is all taking place is because in 2019, early 2022, Vince McMahon had the employee sign an NDA that was agreed for $3 million, but she only received $1 million, and she voided the NDA. Now going forward with this lawsuit, and yeah, she is going all the way. Once again, right now this is all alleged, so I'm not gonna give my opinion on it, but it's definitely wild, and it means that this is 100% the era of Triple H now. There's no way around it. But let me know in the comment section what you think about the whole situation, because this whole shit is crazy, bro. Like, I can't even say nothing about, like, this is insane. Next up, we got the 2024 Royal Rumble that was held at Tropicana Field, breaking the arena's attendance record with 48,044 people in them seats. The show kicked off with a women's Royal Rumble that was action-packed and had so many crazy returns, debuts, like all that. We had the return of Naomi, the TNA Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace, the emphatic debut of Jade Cargill, and at the last pick, Liv Morgan even returned. Bayley came out with the win. After being the third pick in the entire Women's Royal Rumble, she survived the whole thing, beating Rhea Ripley's previous record for the longest time in the match, setting a new record with 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 3 seconds. Jesus Christ. Imagine being in a WWE match for a whole hour, bro. Like, that's insane. Just getting clothesline and suplex. Like, shout out to Bayley. By the way, if you check my top 5 most likely to win the Royal Rumble video, you would see that I had her at number 2. You know what I'm saying? So, not too far off. But the thing is, Damage Control was in the match, so it's like, we don't know if they actually on good terms, you know what I'm saying? Like, she might end up challenging EO, but we're gonna have to keep watching to find out. The second match was the Fatal 4-Way for the undisputed WWE Universal title, with Randy Orton, LA Knight, AJ Styles, and the longest reigning champion of all time, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Now, I actually think this match was pretty damn good. I was pleasantly surprised with the performance by every single one of them, because, 2 of them are really just coming back, and Randy Orton and AJ Styles, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is their biggest match in a while. And LA Knight put on probably one of his best in-ring performances appearances in his whole WWE career so far. Solo Sikoa came in with the interference, of course, but they still drew it out, so it wasn't just the same old shit. And Roman worked for it and actually got the dub. So, but yeah, Roman Reigns is still the champion, and that brings us to our next match. Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Logan's first title defense after the United States Championship tournament that Kevin Owens won. Solid overall performance by both of them. Kevin Owens, I definitely thought was gonna win, but then Logan had one of his little podcast friends come in, and then security tried to get him, and then Austin Theory and Grayson Waller ran in and gave him the brass knuckles. Kevin Owens stole the brass knuckles and hit him with it, but then when he went for the pin at the 2 count, the referee saw the brass knuckles and Kevin Owens got disqualified. Logan Paul retains the United States Championship, and Kevin Owens was very pissed off because he Batista bombed him through the announcement. But I like this because it's giving Kevin Owens another solid story, and it's also giving Logan Paul a chance to actually defend his belt and, you know, get some W's, because if you really think about it, Logan Paul is taking a lot of L's. So now it's going to make more sense when he actually is successful. And, you know, he deserves it. He's been putting in the work, I got to be honest. But yeah, shout out to Logan Paul, Kevin Owens. They did their thing. But let's get to the main event, the Men's Royal Rumble. The match started with a WrestleMania 40 teaser with the Usos facing off with the 1 and 2 pick. The Yeet Master main event, Jey Uso, also had the longest time for the men's match this year with 50 minutes and 55 seconds. Holy moly. Andrade made his WWE return after previously being signed with AEW. NXT superstars Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker made their Royal Rumble debuts, and Braun Breaker went crazy. Like, y'all definitely gotta sign this man. I like to see Braun Breaker versus Gunther, because I think that's the only person for real that's not a WWE champion that would give Gunther an actual problem in the ring. The 7-foot giant almost made his WWE return as well. And the final 3 superstars were the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, the Ring General Gunther, and the best in the world CM Punk. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes would end up winning the 2024 Royal Rumble. Many mixed reactions for Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble, because, you know, while a lot of people are happy that he's going to finish the story, there's also a lot of people who wanted CM Punk to win. Either way, Cody Rhodes was the winner, and he also is the first person to win back-to-back Rumbles since Stone Cold Steve Austin. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you thought about the 2024 WWE Royal Rumble. Did it live up to the hype? Which matches you like better between the men's and the women's? Which match stole the show? And if you want to hear me give my in-depth opinion about the Royal Rumble this year, this Friday, check out the video with Michael Demera from the Finish Your Wrestling podcast, where we break down our opinions and grade every match from the WWE Royal Rumble. But next up, we go to Monday Night Raw. Now, social media started buzzing after the Royal Rumble match because CM Punk reportedly tore his tricep in the Royal Rumble match after getting hit by a move by Drew McIntyre. And CM Punk came out to address the WWE universe, and he confirmed that WrestleMania 40 will not be in the cards this year. And that means that Seth Rollins versus CM Punk is gonna have to wait, guys. And this is not a fake injury. He is getting surgery this week, but thanks to CM Punk, he came out with a banger promo before he left. Drew McIntyre would end up interrupting him in the middle of his promo, saying that he's not a religious person, but he indeed prayed for this moment. Wow. That's fucked up, Drew. Drew McIntyre basically popped this shit, and CM Punk said that when he comes back, he's coming for him. So, you know what the first return match for CM Punk is gonna be? When he's all better. They ended up getting into a scuffle, and Drew was about to really destroy his arm because, you know, he already had stomped on it, but before he could put the kill shot on him, Sami Zayn came out to aid him. And yeah, this is just really a bummer, you know what I'm saying? I think we all were really excited to see CM Punk get back into wrestling consistently, especially at the pay-per-views. Him and Cody Rhodes finally had a face-off at the Royal Rumble, so it's like, imagine him getting a one-on-one. But yeah, his tricep got fucked up from Drew, and that was not a joke, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he did it on purpose, but you know, this is why wrestling is not just some game. Like, there's real injuries that they go through, and you know, you gotta take care of your body, and he's gonna have to go through the rehab process. But next up in the show, Cody Rhodes came out to address who he'd be facing at WrestleMania, but to everyone's surprise, Seth freaking Rollins came out to persuade him to go against him at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. He talked about how this is their championship, the Workhorse Championship, and how basically the Universal title is a joke and Roman is a joke because he shows up like 3 times a year. But it was a really good promo, and Cody Rhodes ended up saying that he think about it, and not like in a sarcastic way like he did asking to think about it. But I think he's gonna take it, considering the fact that The Rock is supposed to go against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So this would be a good way to have a main event card still. You know, with everything going on, it's like the, you know, WrestleMania has definitely been affected. So me personally, I'd be cool with seeing Seth Rollins go against Cody Rhodes to defend his World Heavyweight Championship. Him or Gunther. Gunther definitely deserves it more than anybody, but they'll never listen to me on that. At least not in 2024, right? Andrade would end up signing with Monday Night Raw, but Nick Aldis foreshadowed that Braun Breaker is coming to SmackDown. They are in talks, at least in the story, so that would mean that Braun Breaker might have a chance to go against the Tribal Chief. You know what I'm saying? Maybe give him a few months. You know, don't rip him apart yet, Bloodline. Please, let Braun get his W's first. Jey Uso defeated Bronson Reed in a one-on-one matchup, and Jey Uso has to be a contender for the Intercontinental Championship at this point, because, you know, Bronson Reed was the #1 contender, so it's like, how is Jey not at this point? So give that man a title shot. Just get to it. Damage Control came out to address Bayley winning the Royal Rumble and, you know, talk they shit. Bayley was sounding like she was about to challenge for the heavyweight championship, but then Mommy came out, basically, you know, talking her usual shit, saying, you know, how that'd be a stupid idea, but if she wants that smoke, she can get it. But then Nia Jax came out and beat the dog shit out of Rhea Ripley and walked up to Bayley and said, you can challenge for any title you want, but you ain't challenging for that one, or I'll whoop your candy ass. And Bayley was like, oh yeah, I got you. I'm gonna announce it on SmackDown anyway. But, you know, we all were thinking Bayley was gonna challenge Io, but it's like, you know, now she's kind of having to do it by force. I mean, is anyone from Damage Control gonna stop Nia Jax? I don't think so, because they all ran away when she came at her. It was not by her side. But yeah, Damage Control is definitely about to come apart at WrestleMania. I bet you the heavyweight championship is gonna be like a triple threat match between Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, and Nia Jax. Or it's gonna be Nia Jax versus Rhea Ripley, and then there's gonna be a regular singles match between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, which is a dream matchup everyone's been looking forward to. But let's get to the main event. We had Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn facing off in a one-on-one. As everyone knows, Sami Zayn was taken out by Drew McIntyre last time he was on Raw, and then was injured because of the beatdown he received backstage and in the ring. But, you know, Drew McIntyre can never just leave it at that. And it was a really good match. Unfortunately, Sami Zayn took the L again. A lot of people are saying that Drew McIntyre is probably going to be the challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship. If he does, I think Damian Priest will cash in on his ass, because, you know, Drew McIntyre is going to fold. But honestly, I'd rather see the Cody match with Seth Rollins. Even though they both have gone against Seth Rollins hella times now, I just would rather see Cody, because, you know, I don't really want to see him go against Roman this year. The Roman and Cody match just needs a little more build up for the second one. Like, obviously it's already got finished the story. I know what you're saying. It's like, it's already built up. But it's like, what is it that is going to be different this year than last year? Especially if Roman has the bloodline with him. Roman's also proven that he can still finish the job even when the interference gets taken out. So we'll see what happens. Okay, but to end off this episode, let's talk about some TNA news. TNA Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace made a tweet after the Royal Rumble. She tweeted, "Words couldn't do my feelings justice about any of this. Overwhelmed by the love. That being said, this would never happen on my home turf. At Bianca Belair, WWE." And she posted a video of getting eliminated. But could that mean that Jordynne Grace and Bianca Belair might face off? That would be a crazy ass match, I'm not gonna lie. The question is though, would it be on TNA or would it be on WWE? I'd probably assume it would be on WWE, considering the fact they got the bigger pants, but WWE has been very open to working with other companies lately, so I could definitely see them giving her the opportunity to go over there. But that definitely would be a dope matchup. Maybe even Jordynne Grace coming to WWE, but she's loyal to the soil, it seems like, so probably gonna be a Forbidden Door type of thing. Nick Nemeth finally made his in-ring debut against Zachary Wentz, and Dolph Ziggler has not missed a step. Nick Nemeth would pick up the W and hit the danger zone on the dude trying to attack him after the match, but then Steve Maclin came and stomped out Nick Nemeth. They obviously had their promo the last episode. That was a banger fucking promo, by the way. Y'all should check it out. But after getting the tar beat out of him, he hit him in the danger zone and got his get back. But I'm just happy to see Nick Nemeth back in the ring. His promo skills are phenomenal. His in-ring skills are phenomenal. And now, considering the fact that WWE and TNA are willing to work together, it would be dope to see Nick Nemeth have a match against a WWE superstar, but with his current persona, because, you know, now it's larger than life. So yes, this was a crazy week month, you know, this whole start of 2024 in WWE has been all over the place, but there's still tremendous upside. So don't be worried. Don't be like, oh, this wrestling's over this year. Oh, it's going, like, no, it's everything's good. But one thing we know about Triple H now is that when his back is against the wall, he can deliver. So we're gonna see what happens at WrestleMania. We're gonna see what's coming up with the WWE, and obviously all the other wrestling promotions right now have got exciting shit going on as well, but mostly TNA. AEW, get your shit together. But yeah, tune in this Friday for the video about the Royal Rumble with my boy Michael Demera from the Finish Your Wrestling podcast. But that is gonna do it for this episode of Wrestle Wednesday. Appreciate y'all for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole shebang. And if you haven't heard about the new wrestling promotion that is about to put WWE out of business, and AEW and all these wrestling companies, you gotta click this video to the left. Click it. Click the damn thing. Go to your mouse, take your finger, click it. I'm dead serious too. Like, they're about to put them out of business. Watch the video.